our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
There's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for?
I can't believe he countered that one. It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
Absolutely, King. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to by the end of this match.
Well, I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you.
Another superstar has entered the match. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly. You're not going to get him with that one.
These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move.
What a finishing move. I get chills every time I see it. He could pin him right here, JR. Watch out. He reversed it.
You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle.
Respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject that you have to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late.
Looks like it's time to add another superstar to the match.
Let me tell you, JR, you won't see action like this anywhere except on Raw.
That's for sure, King. There's not another brand of sports entertainment out there that can compare with Raw.
Now, if only we could get that through Michael. He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
2. He's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath. 1. He's going for the pin.
2. That's a short climb, but a potentially long fall.
All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
Oh my gosh, another one? Is it time already?
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars...
And now a pin! This could be it! Boy, what an incredible competitor Rey Mysterio is. I'd have to say that pound for pound, he might be the most exciting superstar. His opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
He's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match, JR.
And there's the cover.
He really didn't think he was going to get the pin, did he? Yeah, Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy? Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling. Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament?
His opponent telegraphed that one. Oh, man, that doesn't look good.
Talk about targeting a body part and picking it apart. He went straight for the pin. No flies on him.
3. 1.
I can't believe he thought he was going to get the pin. Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this. Look at Shawn Michaels, the future Hall of...
Oh, man, I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
What a counter! Look at these superstars, JR. They absolutely refuse to be intimidated by each other.
There's a determined look in the eyes of these competitors. No one's giving an inch.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one match.
I hope not. He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
This could finish the match right here. Here's the cover, JR.
2. 3.
I know there's supposed to be all of this buzz about Paul London, but I think it's all hype. Uh-oh. He's got his opponent down on the ropes. You know what that means.
619. He's sending flying with that one.
There's the pin.
2.
There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure. What a reversal.
This is great, JR. He's really letting his opponent have it.
I guess he is. But I'd like to see a little less sizzle and a little more steak, personally. And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
There better be, or we're going to see a 10-round right here.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? Oh, for the love of... Talk about having no respect for your opponent.
Well, if you've got a problem with it, maybe you should do something about it, JR. We could have a pinfall here, JR. How can Shawn Michaels keep...
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out. He countered that and made it look easy. Looks like he's trying for a pin here. There's no way that was going to be a 3 count. I think the damage has been done here, King.
One good submission could end this, JR. I think like someone's going for a high-risk move, JR. This is the perfect chance for a finisher. I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was. He's got his opponent right where he wants it. And these fans know what's coming next.
They sure do, JR. And there it is, a textbook 619.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
I don't think... Uh-oh. Come on. You gotta stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now. He's climbing up.
Oh, boy. Here he goes. Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be.
3.
This match has the potential to be an Uh-oh. I think he's looking to call San Diego.
And he connects with a 619. What a shot. Oh, no. It looks like he's donned the proverbial crimson mask.
There's so much blood. The Red Cross is sponsoring this one, JR.
I don't know if he's even going to be able to finish this match. The referee has called for the bell. There was not to be.
No way, JR. The damage has been
Here's your
done.
winner,
And there was nothing left in the tank to break the
champion
pin with.
of the
Well,
world,
whether you like it or not, there's no arguing with the referee's decision.
Mysterio.
Smackdown better tap out. Go off the top.